This week's guided oracle message from November 25th to December 1st. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This will be the next week's oracle reading from November 25th to December 2nd from the Earth Warriors Oracle deck by Alana Fairchild. That'll be the deck I'll be pulling from. All right, so let's get into the reading. I'm like shuffling the cards. And if you have watched my other oracle video, I hope that you have liked, comment, shared, and subscribed. I really appreciate any feedback. I love reading comments, so if you have a comment, please leave it. I love feedback. All right, so the card we have for today is Goddess of Teotihuacan. And I hope I said the name right. And it is card 4, and she guards the waters of life. So let's take a look at it. So then we have the card. So I'll hold it up for a second so you guys can look. What's great about oracle decks is that everyone can get a different message. Different colors, different pictures and images resonate with people differently. So think about that and look at this card and see if there's anything that jumps out at you. All right, now let's get into the Earth Warriors Oracle Guidebook. And this has each card, it has a message for each card. So for card 4, it says, Goddess of Teotihuacan. She guards the waters of life. The ancient guardian mother protects the waters of life and offers her protection and blessing. Her appearance augurs a time of purification and cleansing, leading to enhanced fertility. You are a creator of new consciousness, a generator of positive energy as fuel for constructive outcomes. We need your vitalized being to keep nourishing the human collective with helpful alternative to mainstream consciousness. You will be protected and supported at the deep level of soul in order to become the creator and custodian of a clean reservoir of consciousness, from which souls thirsty for purity, relief, and love can drink. The ancient mother will help you to help her and the many creatures within her care. She will help you to be fearlessly inventive with your loving creations of healing consciousness. And then it says in a reading, consider very seriously the need to cut cords to negative or unhelpful influences in your life, whether they be habits, people, or forms of entertainment and media that threaten to distort the pure and wise use of your wild spirit and ignited mind. T. Whilst it is important that you engage with others, the sacred creator within you requires time and space and solitude to process, reflect, contemplate, and create. I know personally I've been going through that experience of realizing that I spend a lot of time on social media. So because of that, I end up taking a lot of the energy on. It wasn't common for us 20, 30, 50, 100 years ago to be taking so much information in from so many different people. That's a lot of energy. And if you're someone who's an empath, I highly recommend taking a social media break. That is something I plan on doing, even though it's super hard because what I do requires me connecting with people online, speaking with people on the internet. But it does take a lot of energy. So we could be more intentional about the time we spend online. It says, only then can you remember who you are and what is important to you and summon the inner power to act accordingly. So only when you spend time in solitude, you have the clarity you need to go out in the world and create and do the things and live in your purpose and calling the way you want to. It's so hard for us to do that if we're taking in so much information, not allowing ourselves to purge it in any way, and then we're taking in more information. We don't ever process or clear out. We just keep taking in information from all these different sources. Great ways of processing it, clearing it out, fasting from social media so you have time to process all of that information you've taken in. Meditation, it's a way of letting your mind and allowing the consciousness of your mind to flow and really actively discern the information you've taken in. And we also have prayer, putting into the universe, putting in attention into the world towards God of something that you want and that you can attain, and saying that this is the way I can go about doing it. So there's so many ways that when we create this space of cutting out negativity, that it opens us to, and I love that the sage is getting caught in the camera, like you're catching glimpses of like the incense, not sage, but incense burning. So that was kind of cool. But yeah, when we create the time for ourselves, we can now create into the world. Okay, it says, in that way, you will not become overly swayed by any lesser force, particularly mainstream consciousness that perpetuates victimizing through patterns and behaviors. Give yourself a chance for spiritual, psychological, and emotional time out and cleansing so that you can recognize the inner truth of your soul and adhere to it faithfully. So, this is the perfect time. We're approaching the winter solstice. We're approaching a new year. What ways can you take time out for yourself so that you can tap into the greater consciousness, the reason you're here on earth, the reason why you're part of this rise of the soul tribe, as Elena Fairchild calls it. So this isn't a super long video, and I don't mean it to be, because I know that a lot of people are busy. Even though they're working from home, there's so much information flying around, from emails to tons of other YouTube videos. So I wanted to keep it simple. I will leave the spiritual guidance in the comments, not in the comment, in the box, in the message I leave under the video for you guys to read. And that will be it for now. This is the reading for November 25th to December 2nd. There also will be a self-care message posted. So if you are looking for ways to fill your time to love on yourself while we are in a pandemic, while we are taking time to rest, I highly recommend checking out the self-care messages I'll be posting weekly as well. Starting this coming Sunday, I'll have messages every Sunday. So the first message will be for the 29th, and it's going to be from the 29th to the 5th, and I hope you check it out, along with my many other videos that will be up on health, wellness, lifestyle, and spirituality. Love you guys. Thanks for checking in. Bye for now.